Hello Year 1, it's Wonderful Wednesday and time for some more phonics. Let's get our brains ready by doing some flashcards. You. Or. You. Oi. E. I. O. A. What? I. You. A. E. O. Ow. O. Well done. Okay, so today we're going to have a look at some tricky words. So we've got lots of tricky words to look at today. So you might want to go back and have a look at them a few times before you do the writing. And these are also words that we see quite a lot in our storybooks that we read. So they crop up all the time. Okay, so this first one here is the word water. And it sounds like it's got an or in it, doesn't it? But if you have a look, we've got water. And we don't say water, do we? We say water. Okay, so have a really good look at the letters that you need to write the word water. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Take a photograph and save it in your brain. And then I'm going to cover it up. What I'd like you to do now is to pause the video here and see if you can write it. Have a go, and if you've got it wrong or you think you can't remember the letters, that's okay. Just come back and rewind the video and have a look at it again. Okay, if you've unpaused and are ready to check, here we go. Water. So have you got all those letters? Did you remember there's not an or sound in it, it's just an isn't it? Well done. Okay, the next one we're going to have a look at is the word where. And this is, where are you going today? Where are you going today? So we might use this if we were asking a question. And if you have a look, when we sound out air, it sounds like it's got the air trigraph in it, doesn't it? But it hasn't at all. It's got lots of other letters that we can't really hear. This is why it's one of our tricky words. So we've got and in there. 5 letters all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So have a really good look at them. Look at which order they come in, which one's first, which one's at the end, and take a photograph of it and press save in your brain. And now challenge yourself to see if you can write it. Remember, I said some of these words are a little bit trickier today, so if you want to go back and have another look, then you can, or maybe one of your grown-ups might be able to help you. Okay, if you're ready to check it, let's have a look. Where? Did you remember all of the 5 letters? Are they all facing the right way? Well done. Let's have a look at another one then. This word here is the word who. And when I sound it out, ooh, it sounds like it's got an ooh in it, doesn't it? So it's a bit of a funny one. So we've actually got w and o in there, or W-H and O to spell the word who. And that's like, who is in the classroom? Okay, it's a question word again. So it's quite important to know how to write these because we often write questions as part of our writing, don't we? So have a really good look at which ones it is that you need. Got 3 to remember this time, so take a photograph, press save, and I'm going to cover it up. So pause the video here so you can give yourself enough time to write the word who. Remember, there are 3 letters for this word. If you've unpaused and are ready to check, let's have a look. Who? Well done. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. This is the word again, as in, I can't wait for us all to be back at school again. Okay, and when we sound out we can actually hear most of the sounds in this one, can't we? Again. So you could have a go at sounding it out if you can remember all the sounds that you're going to need. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters to remember again. Lots of these letters are a bit bigger today, aren't they? Lots of these words, sorry. Okay, so have a really good look at it. Take a photograph, press save in your brain, and I'm going to cover it up. You can now challenge your brain to write it. So pause the video to give yourself enough time to write the word again. Again. If you're ready to check, let's have a look. And there we go. Did you remember to start all your letters at the top? Like our ah that we practiced yesterday in handwriting? Well done. Let's have a look at the next one then. So this is quite a long word here, isn't it? And this is the word thought. Thought, as in I thought I'd quite like to have some toast for breakfast. Okay, so it's about thinking, thought. And there are lots of letters to remember, aren't there? And when I sound out thought, thought, that's not the letters that are there on the page, is it? We've got this O or O-U-G-H that seem to be making the O sound in this word, because we can hear the th at the beginning and the t at the end, but we can't hear any of these letters, can we? And it sounds like the O sound. So have a really, really good look at this one, because there are lots of letters to remember. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters to remember to write the word thought. Thought. So really take a look at it, take a photograph, press save in your brain. I'm going to cover it up now, and you're going to pause the video to give yourself enough time to write the word thought. Okay, let's check then and have a look. Well done. If you haven't got it quite right, you might want to pause the video here so you can have another look at it and give yourself a go again, and that's okay, because this is quite a tricky word to remember how to write, and actually it's one that I get a bit muddled sometimes as well. Now this next word is the word through, through. And when I sound it out, ooh, it sounds like it's got the ooh in it, hasn't it? But it's got these O-U-G-H again in it, but they're making a different sound. So this is through as in, we went through the woods, okay? So have a really good look at it. And if you have still got thought written on your page, maybe you could underline this O-U-G-H so you know that those are the letters you're going to need for the ooh sounding through, okay? So really challenge your brain. Press save, take a photo, press save. I'll cover it up. See if you can write through now. Through. Okay, if you're ready, let's check. Go. Well done, you're doing amazingly, guys. There's lots of tricky words here today. Okay, let's have a go at the next one. This is the tricky word, work, as in we are working so hard at the moment. And when we sound it out, work, it sounds like it's got in it, hasn't it? It hasn't. It's got the letters for or, which makes it a bit confusing, because if we sound it out, walk, it looks like it says the word walk, but it doesn't. It says the word work. So it's one of those ones that's tricking us, and we just need to remember that it's a bit different, okay? So 4 letters to remember this time. Take a photograph, press save, and I'm going to cover it up. See if you can challenge your brain now to write the word work independently. Well done. If you're ready, let's check. There we go. Work. Did you remember to form your kicking k correctly? I'm sure you have. You're all amazing at handwriting now. Let's have a look at this next one. This is the tricky word, mouse. Mouse. And what you need to remember about this word, we can hear most of the sounds in mouse, mouse. And it's just this a little sneaky e on the end that isn't making any sound. And if we were sounding out, it would say mouser. That's not a real word, is it, mouser? We know it's mouse. So you must remember it's got this e on the end that doesn't make any sound, okay? So take a photograph of the word, press save in your brain, press save for that tricky e at the end that doesn't make any sound, and I'm going to cover it up. I'd like you to have a go now and see if you can write the word mouse. Mouse. If you're ready, let's check and have a look. Well done. Excellent. Okay, we're going to have a go at playing tricky word tracks now with those words that we've just looked at. Okay, so we're just going to practice reading the words now this time. So we've got all of those words we've just looked at. Let's see if we can remember them when we're reading. Okay, off we go. Water, water. Who? Thought. Through. Where? Work. Again. Mouse. Well done, excellent, superstars. Okay, we're going to have a look at some sentences now. So we've learnt lots of new tricky words today. I wonder if we're going to see some in our sentences. So here's the first one. Oh, and it's got that tricky word who at the beginning. Who thought they or saw a mouse swimming through the water? Again, that's got lots of tricky words in it, hasn't it? Who thought they saw a mouse swimming through the water again? It's asking us a question that time. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Where do you work? That question is just tricky words, isn't it? Where do you work? Well done, and let's have a look at the last one. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? Splash. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? Well done. Okay, we're going to write a sentence now. And the sentence we're going to write is that one we've just looked at. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? And if you were doing, look, say, cover right check with me just a moment ago, you will have where, mouse and who already written on your page, won't you? So maybe you might want to put a little line under them so you know that those are the words that you're going to need. And you've got some other tricky words in there as well. We've got is, the, and little, and likes, and to, ones that we've practiced quite a lot of times, haven't we? Okay, so let's clap the sentence together. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? Let's tap it on our heads. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? On your shoulders. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? Excellent, well done. I'm going to cover it up now and I'd like you to challenge your brain and see if you can write that sentence. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? Remember, capital letters, magic finger spaces, and it's asking us a question, so it will need a question mark at the end. So pause the video here and write that sentence. If you've finished, let's check it and see if we've got it right. And there it is. Where is the little mouse who likes to splash? Remember, if you've made some mistakes, that's okay. You can just cross it out neatly and write it again. And if you pause the video here, you'll be able to see the sentence to check it or change anything if you need to. Well done, guys. I know you're all working really, really hard at home, and keep up being like Green Mouse. See you again tomorrow.